our detour that we have to take with our big tanks because of the overweight permit, and they wouldn't allow us on the bridge on 22 anymore when we're loaded. So you have to, once you're loaded, when you're coming back, get off Airport Road, which I was just on, and we turn right on the Union here. And this takes us down into Tillman Street, which leads into the Hood. It's a section of Allentown which we shouldn't be down. We've been going through it through the winter. It's been pretty mild, you know, because of the snow and the minus 10 degrees. Sort of keeps all the bad element in. But there's been times I was going through here in the winter time, and 2 o'clock in the morning, 20 degrees out, and you still see people just wandering around down here. God knows what they're doing. I'm sure they're waiting for a ride to go to work, but I don't know. But anyway, now that we're coming through here with the weather being warmer, this ought to be interesting. It's very tight. I got 3 axles on this tank. Really not supposed to be down through here. I don't know what the deal is. We're going to go over a bridge up here a little bit. That Tillman Street Bridge, which is in worse shape than the one out there on 22. So something's fishy about why they're sending us down this way. This thing, you know, is about ready to collapse here. So it doesn't make sense. I think it's a money thing, but what do I know? This is that bridge, and you can just see it's they patched up holes on here. There's been sides that have been blown out. And we're going over here with a gross weight of 100,000 pounds. So we're just waiting for this thing to go. Unfortunately, it's going to take an accident like that for them to say, well, we can't have them going down this way. So right past Front Street here, this is where we start getting into the neighborhood. So watch. You can see it's very tight around here. Gotta watch how you don't sideswipe some cars on the side of the road, because if you do, they're going to come out and shoot you. Warm weather brings them all out. We go down here to 6th Street where we make a right, and sometimes you have to take up all the lanes to swing right. And sometimes people won't give you a break. You don't want to press it too much, because there's going to be an asshole one night with a gun and probably just shoot you dead because you held him up for fucking 5 seconds. But this is 2nd Street, right down the road on 2nd Street here. There was a shooting a few weeks ago. I don't know if the person died, but there's been gun play around down here. Right here is another bridge that we go over. This one looks in good shape, but they're sending us off of 22 because of one bridge, and they're putting us on multiple bridges here that, you know, I'm sure they're not that well maintained, and haven't seen truck traffic like this in a while, especially 100,000 pounds. This is fun right here by 4th Street. I caught this light, and you gotta start in low gear with this much weight, you know, just to get going. Here's the supermarket, this C-Town, one wonder what the C stands for. But a lot of people. Let me get started here. Gotta watch out no one runs across the road. Watch out, little kids don't dart out. God forbid you hurt somebody, you know. God forbid a little child ran out and you ran over them. Boy, they were going to swarm on you and you'd be dead before the 9 is dialed on 911. Alright, this is 5th Street. Next street down here. We got someone go park. Just time consuming. It takes like 15 minutes, you know, to do this whole detour where we used to be able to stay on 22. You know, it's just ridiculous. Slowly, watch out, you don't hit no one. This is 6th Street here. It all depends upon where they park. It looks like there's no one really. They're parked in the right spot. Sometimes they're parked right out to the end here, and you can't make your right. They seem to be parked to our right for now, so I don't have to swing out and cut all this oncoming traffic off to make my turn. Let's make this right. This section here, you know, they haven't seen tractor trailers and shit coming down through their neighborhood at all hours of the night. I'm sure they're not happy. At least with me, I try to come down here slow, not make too much racket. You don't want to wake them up at 2 o'clock in the morning, you know, coming down here with a jake brake on or something. So a lot of kids out now, you know. You gotta be so careful around here. Then we take this 6th Street down to MacArthur out here, and we hang a right. It's just fucked up. You actually go over a couple, or at least one that I remember, a small bridge out here in MacArthur. That's probably not very good going over it with 100,000 pounds. We're out of the hood at least. Now you just have to watch all these assholes. So you make a right on MacArthur here, and right up here a few lights is 22. You jump back on the other side of that bridge that we're not supposed to go over, loaded. It's just time consuming. There's a lot of, you know, what if this happens, you know, going back through that area that we just came through. There's, you know, there's a lot of possibilities of a lot of things happening, and we wouldn't be put in that kind of a situation if we could have just stayed on our regular route on 22. back down to the plant in Fogelsville. But just got to be careful until they change the route again. Maybe one day they will. It's a pain in the ass, but I guess it's just something that we have to do. I'll be nice. They don't fucking care. This is another little bridge that you go over. It's a big bump right before going over. You know, with all the traffic, I wasn't going that fast, but if you're doing like 35, 40 miles an hour when you hit that, it's like a big bump there, and it probably just adds more pressure to the bridge with this much weight hitting it like that. Ah, lovely. Lovely Allentown. Yes. The fucking asshole of Pennsylvania. As I said, right up here after this next light is 22. Then I can get back out and into that rat race. But anyway, that's our detour. I'll try to film more once shit starts going down. I'm sure it will. See ya.